you all understood how to find the area and how to do the conversions with the few standard values that I have explained in the previous video. Now, based on those topics, let us solve few sums from exercise 15b. The exercise 15b is almost completely based on the concept of area of rectangle and squares. So, here is the first question. Find the area of each of the following rectangles. So, it's very clear. Here few rectangles are also given as well as squares are also given. So, just let's go through one by one. Bit A is given a rectangle of dimensions 140 meter by 130 meter. Children, what do you mean by dimensions of a rectangle? The length and breadth of the rectangle will be called as the dimensions of a rectangle. So, here the length and breadth both are given to you and you need to just do the formula application and put these values in the formula of area of rectangle and find the area of the rectangle, that is length multiplied by breadth. Next, you have in bit B a rectangle of dimensions 20.5 meters multiplied by 10.5. So, here you are given the dimensions of the rectangle in terms of decimals. As we have already learned how to do the multiplication of decimal numbers, so it's not a very tough job for us to find the product of the given dimensions of rectangle and find its area. So, the first two bits are to be done by you. Next, let us come to bit C. In bit C, you are given a square of perimeter 100 centimeters. Here, the only information you have is the perimeter of a square. But what you are asked to find? You are asked to find area. Don't go for the question where it is written find the area of each rectangles. Actually, find the area of each of the following, it should be written. So, here two questions are based on square also. So, just whatever is asked, you do that. So, square perimeter is given. So, how will you find its area? What is the formula of area of a square? We know that area of a square is, what is the area of a square? It is equal to side multiplied by side, isn't it? So, in order to find the area of a square, we need the length of the side of a square. But what is given to us? What is given to us? Perimeter of a square is given to you. What do you mean by perimeter of a square? What is the formula for perimeter of a square? 4 multiplied by side. So, perimeter of a square in bracket you can write it as P is given how much? 170 centimeter is given to you. Now, what you need to find? We need to find side. So, already I have given you the formula. When perimeter of a square is given and you need to find the side, then side is equal to perimeter by 4. You will write it like this. Perimeter by 4. So, what you will do here? In order to find the side, you divide 170 centimeter by 4. Do the short division and try to find the quotient. 4 how many times will go for 17? 4 4s are 16. 1 remainder 1 0 10. So it will take 2 times. 4 2s are 8. Again 2 remainder. If you will take a point, then 0 you get 4 5s are 20. So you get 42.5 centimeter as the length of the side. So side is equal to 42.5 centimeter. Now what we need to find? We need to find the area of a square. So here finally find the area of a square. Area of the square is equal to side multiplied by side. that is equal to 42.5 multiplied by centimeter multiplied by 42.5 centimeter. Always remember, whenever you are doing the calculations using any measuring units, never forget to write the measuring units. So here when you are finding the product of 42.5 centimeter by 42.5 centimeter, never miss the units here. Okay. So by finding the product of 42.5 by 42.5, we get the product 1806.25. So the product of 42.5 by 42.5 is 1806.25. And what will be the units? Always the units of area is square units. So here we have centimeter. Centimeter multiplied by centimeter, it will be square centimeter or centimeter square. Okay. So this will be the area of your given square whose perimeter was given, and now you have found the area. Understood? Bit B is directly given a square of side 25.5 centimeter. You can write 25.5 centimeter as 25.5, or you can convert it into mixed fraction and also simplify and find out the area of the square. So you do this. Next, let us go to the question number 2. Ram Singh is mowing a rectangular lawn of dimensions 30 meter by 40 meter. Find the area of the lawn. What do you mean by mowing? First, you should know that one. Mowing means, in Hindi we can say it as ghas katna. Suppose there is a field. You are mowing the field. Means क्या कर रहे हैं? What are you doing there? You are trying to pick up all the grass. You are cleaning the field. So which portion of the field will be cleaned? Suppose this is your rectangular field. Then the portion from where you will pick the grass is this one, isn't it? So which part? What is this part called? What is this portion called of a rectangle? This portion is called as the area of the rectangle. So we are the person here, his name is Ram Singh. Ram Singh is moving along the area of the given rectangle, right? So here the length of the rectangle and breadth of the rectangle is given. Always you should be very careful while deciding which one is the length and which one is the breadth. Already we know that in a rectangle there are a pair of longer sides and a pair of shorter sides. Now whatever the pair of longer sides are there, they will be called as length, whereas the shorter sides will be called as the width or the breadth. So here two dimensions are given, 30 meters and 40 meters. So out of these two given dimensions, which one will be the length and which one will be the breadth? Obviously the longer length, the length whose measurement is more, that will be the length. So the length of the rectangular field will be 40 meter, whereas the breadth will be 30 meter. Now what is the formula for area of a rectangle? Area will be equal to length multiplied by breadth. Only simply by multiplying the dimensions of the field you can get the area. Now find the cost of mowing the whole lawn at the cost of ₹6 per square meter. We know the area, units of area is in terms of square meter. By multiplying these two, you will get the area of this particular field in terms of square meter, isn't it? If cost of mowing for 1 square meter is 6 rupees, then cost of mowing for total how much you will get? We can directly orally tell the area. 4 3s are 12 and 2 zeros. So you get 1200. That is 1200 meter square will be the area of this rectangular field. So if the cost of 1 meter square, mowing for 1 meter square is ₹6, then what will be the cost for mowing 1200 meter square of area? So simply you have to use the unitary method and find the cost of mowing the total area of the rectangle. So children, this is a small hint for you to solve. So go through this video if you don't understand once again and try to understand the sum and do it yourself. Okay. The next. Children, now let us come to question number 3. Question number 3 is a hall is in rectangular shape whose length is 25 meters whereas breadth is 18 meters. If the floor needs to be paved with square tiles of size 25 centimeters of each side, then how many such tiles can be placed? So here I would like to introduce to you a new formula when such questions are raised where you need to find the number of tiles to be paved. What you have to do is, on which floor these tiles are to be paved. Here the floor is given a rectangular floor and the tile is given and its dimension is also given. What you have to do is simply you have to divide the area of the floor by area of each tile. You have to divide the area of the floor by area of each tile to find the total number of tiles used. But one most important thing which you have to notice here is the dimensions of the rectangular floor is given in terms of meters, whereas the dimensions of each square tile is given in terms of centimeters. So what you have to do? Always remember, whenever you are doing any calculations regarding using the metric units, whether you are multiplying or dividing or adding or subtracting, what you have to do is you have to make sure that the units of measurements of all the numbers associated with the with this lengths should be in same unit. So here two of the units are in meters whereas one more unit is in centimeters. So we need to convert either these two units into centimeters or this into meters. So let's do how to find the number of tiles used to cover the floor. So first let us find out the area of the floor. Area of the floor. Area of the floor will be equal to length multiplied by breadth. Length multiplied by breadth. What is the length of the floor? Length of the floor is 25 meters. And what is the breadth of the floor? It is 18 meters. Now multiply and find the product. So here the product of 25 by 18 is 450. So 450 and the units will be meters multiplied by meters is meter square. Now let us convert. Let us use the conversion of area, units of conversion of area, like here the units are in meters and as the units of the square tiles are in centimeter, let us convert this into centimeters. Tell me how much is. So we know that 1 meter square is equal to, as we know, 1 meter square is equal to 10,000 centimeter square. Right? Just convert this 450 meter square into centimeter square. How will you convert? Simply in the place of meter square you can put the value of 1 meter square, that is multiplied by how much? 10,000 centimeter square. Now by multiplying this you will get the area, value of area in terms of centimeter square. So you get 4, 5 with how many zeros? 5 zeros, 45 lakhs. Right? Centimeter square. So this is the area of the rectangular floor. Okay? This is the area of the rectangular floor. Right? I am just writing A suffix R to know that this is the area of the rectangular floor. Now let us find the area of the square tile. square tile, you can write here area of each square tile. Each square tile. The side length of the side of the square tile is 25 centimeters. So its area is side into side multiplied by side. That will be equal to 25 centimeter multiplied by 25 centimeters. This is equal to 625 centimeter square. So finally we got the area of the square also. Now what is the formula to find the total number of tiles that are required to pave the rectangular floor? So here the rest of the sum I am solving here. So here we have the area of the rectangular floor and area of the each square tile. Now what we need to find? We are going to find the number of tiles used. Okay. Number of tiles required. Number of tiles required is equal to area of rectangular floor by area of each square tile. Area of each square tile. Now let us divide it. The area of rectangular floor is 45 lakhs. 45 with 5 zeros by area of square tile. Each square tile is 625. Now let's divide and find how much do we get. So here on dividing 45 lakhs by 625, you will get 7,200. 7,200. So here we know that the units of area of rectangular floor and area of square tile is centimeter square and centimeter square. So the units will get cancelled from numerator and denominator. So the no units will be remain. So finally by dividing 45 lakhs by 625, you get 7,200, which will be the number of tiles required to pave the rectangular floor. So children, this is the way how you will find the number of tiles. The next question we have question number 4. A square with side 60 centimeter and a rectangle with breadth 40 centimeter are equal in area. Find the length of the rectangle. So children, here you are given the dimensions of a square as well as the dimensions of a rectangle, but for rectangle only the breadth is given, the length is not given. And for square, the length of the side is given 60 centimeter. Each side, length of each side of the square is 60 centimeter, whereas the breadth of the rectangle is given 40 centimeter. You need to find the length. You need to find the length of the rectangle. And what other information is given to you? That the area of these two figures are equal. So first of all, find the area of the square. Area of the square. We know area of the square formula is side multiplied by side. Always whenever you solve these sums, always first write down the formula and then you put the values in it. So side multiplied by side. Length of each side of the square is 60 centimeter. So 60 centimeter multiplied by 60 centimeter is 3,600 centimeter square. So this is the area of the square. Right? Now let us come to area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle. We know only the breadth of the rectangle. What is the formula for area of the rectangle? It is length multiplied by breadth. So let us assume the length of the rectangle be L and Now what is the area of the rectangle here in this case? Length multiplied by 40 centimeter, and area of the square is 3600 centimeter square. Now we need to find the value of L, that is length. So what shall we do? We will transpose 40 centimeter to RHS. So children, already I have explained you, if we are transposing any value from LHS to RHS which is under multiplication, it will change to division. So length will be equal to 3600 centimeter square divided by 40 centimeters. Now by dividing 3600 by 40, how much will you get? 90. And here you see 3600 centimeter square by 40 centimeter. Here 0 will get cancelled. 4 9s are 36 and the 0. So you get 90, as well as, what do you mean by centimeter square? Centimeter square means centimeter multiplied by centimeter. Centimeter square is equivalent to centimeter multiplied by centimeter. Now here in denominator 1 centimeter is there. 1 centimeter from the denominator and from the numerator 1 centimeter will get cancelled. So we will remain with 1 centimeter in the numerator. So that units will go to 90. So the length of the rectangle will be equal to 90 centimeter. Understood? So children, I have discussed all the questions from exercise 15B. So try to complete exercise 15B, and whatever the doubts will be there, we will discuss in the live classes. Okay? Thank you.